Good morning. Good morning. You like the camera, don't you? Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome to another video, another day of Vlogust. Still can't quite believe we're attempting this, but it's going okay so far, so hopefully you're enjoying the videos. Thought I would just start this video whilst Bo has gone down for his first nap. He did wake up at 5 AM, so he is just down for a nap. It's just gone 8, which actually is later than I thought. I thought he was going to have to go down for a nap at like 7, so he's stretched out quite well. Main tasks of the day is once again just trying to sort the flat out, because we have just caught up with the estate agents yesterday that I think they're going to come round this weekend to take some photos, and I realised, not that anyone really cares or has asked, but I don't know actually, other than maybe in the first video, I think I sort of said it in the intro that, you know, we have to sell, we have to move, and kind of touched on reasons why. But if you're seeing this for the first time, it'll probably maybe be good to have a little bit of context. So I think a little bit later, depending on how things go, I'll just talk through kind of what stage of the process we're in. Hello. We are shared ownership, so I don't know if it will be useful for anybody who else is shared ownership to understand what that process might look like, obviously from the selling point of view, but just in general, it's just different, isn't it? Because the whole structure is different than sort of just standard buying or selling. But I'm going to have a quick shower, have something to eat, get ready, hopefully in the time that he naps. Normally his naps are like an hour and a half, sometimes even more, but more recently they've been closer to that half hour, 45-minute mark. Just like when he was younger, he used to sleep for 30 minutes on the dot, no longer. So we'll see how much we can get done, but yes, come along. Don't judge how messy our kitchen is, just don't do it.
Ready, go. Sit. Good girl. Wait. Wait.
Crumpets are one of those things that I literally like, I hyperfixate on, and I'll have it every day for months and months and months, and then I just stop. It's like eggs, it's all or nothing. And then had them the other day and they don't last long. There's 6 in a pack. Matt and I have at least 2 or 3 a day, so it doesn't last long at all. Give me my crumpet.
Sit. Oh.
Thank you.
And this one? Oh, thank you so much.
Elite combo. One with this. Oh, I just remembered what Matt got yesterday. Do I do it? I don't know. Because I was gonna say the trusty combo is one with Biscoff, one with peanut butter and jam. No, do you know what? I'm gonna stick to old reliable. I'm gonna save the pistachio cream spread for another time. I can't believe it. I'm not a risk taker, but it does look amazing. I'm gonna smell it. Ever since we went to, I don't know, you know, maybe I should. I'm going back on it. I'm going for it. That smells so good. Look at that. Shh. How can it not be good? It smells amazing. Oh God, he fell over. Right, here we go. Has to start with this pistachio one. Oh mate, that's so good. Look at that. If you're on the fence, Aldi's pistachio cream. That is so good. I hope he stays asleep long enough for me to talk to you a little bit about Wild, who we are partnering with for today's video. I'm so excited to be working with Wild again. If you've been watching us for a while, you'll know that I made the swap to Wild about, it's probably coming up to about 4 years now, 3-4 years, because I made the swap whilst we were kind of going through trying to conceive IVF and everything like that. I know that we do not work with a lot of brands. We don't necessarily get tons of offers coming through, but if and when we ever do work with a brand, it's because we actually use and love and stand by the products, and that is the case with Wild. And they have now released a roll-on deodorant. I feel like they've answered so many people's prayers. Making the swap and stick to Wild was pretty straightforward for me. I was looking for something all natural and something that actually worked. So it gives 24-hour protection, which was so helpful during pregnancy in particular and postpartum. But now, maybe you have seen or you've seen on social media or on my Instagram, that I am training for a marathon. So to have something that actually works and gives me that protection is very welcomed during a very sweaty and intense training period. And obviously a huge part of Wild is they are reusable, refillable, they're plastic-free refills. So I'm actually going to put in one of my refills as I talk to you. These are customizable, by the way, and you can get them engraved. How cute. And this is my favorite scent that they do. This is the fresh cotton and sea salt. This goes in like that. On goes the lid, and the lid goes back. And you're ready to go. So if you are considering making the swap, I do have a discount code. It is MattEmmaWild. It gets 20% off all Wild products for a limited time only. I'll leave everything down in the description. There's also a QR code here, nifty QR code if you just want to scan it, and that will take you straight through to the Wild website with the discount included. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you try their products for the first time or you're trying their roll-on for the first time, I do not think you're going to be disappointed. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy. P.S. We still have a sleepy little bub. Hiya. Did you have a good nap? That was very good. My big boy. Have a little snack. He loves avocado. He just has it straight out of the shell. Hiya. You're just chilling. In your bintang top. Do you wish we were back in Bali? He's definitely getting a lot more confident sitting, but not enough for me to, like, not that I'd leave, but you know what I mean. Whoa. Except that I don't want you to go too far forward. Oh. Mommy's going to put something here. Then you should hopefully be more secure. You love the camera, don't you? I do apologise, I feel like these videos are going to be quite boring, but this is just our reality at the moment. So my friend and her kids are coming over at about 3 o'clock, so before then it's just trying to actually, like, I can't remember the last time this desk was clear. Obviously we don't use it because often when we'd need to use it he's napping in here, but I am the absolute queen of shoving things into drawers. That could be a whole video in itself, not that anybody would want to watch it, but the state of these drawers and everything that's in them, I need to tackle that at some point. Probably not today, but if I can commandeer this desk back. I've already cleared, you couldn't see it before, it just had all of his clothes on it, so that is a good start. Oh, I found my laptop charger. I literally been looking all day for my laptop charger and I was like, Matt, you took it, you took it. It's literally on the desk. I actually can't believe this. Well, I can, but I feel low-key bad about it. So these are all the sleep suits that he never used and he's outgrown now. I know that that classically happens, but for us, once he started sleeping through the night, let's see if I can prop you up there. When he started sleeping through, he was in this particular green zip and he still had his arms in when he was younger, but not swaddled, but they were just in and he kind of just held them to his chest or down by his side. He started sleeping through the night in that and we just dare not use anything but that. So we ended up finding the exact same one on Vinted, which we'd got it off Vinted the first one anyway, and bought it so that we could just alternate it and use that over and over because we dare not use anything else because we were like, oh my god, if we use anything else he's not going to sleep through. And now he's 8 months and all of these sleep suits are 0 to 6 and they're just, well, to be fair, a lot of them were never the right tog for the age that he was. They were way too hot. But they're going to a good home. We're going to gift them to our friends who are due in August or early September, and that should time perfectly for their little one if they choose to use them. And I feel like, especially first-time parents, you end up just, you see all the different types of swaddles and sleep suits that, you know, guarantee the best night's sleep and stuff like that. I think, like, for example, the Love to Dream ones, everyone I've spoken to says they're absolutely brilliant, but he hated that. So we got one off Vinted. We never bought anything new because we were like, we just don't know if he's going to like it. Got it off Vinted and he hated it. The one that he ended up really liking was just some, I don't even know what brand it was, maybe a Tommy Tippy, just like a standard sleep bag, and then he outgrew that, and now the ones he's in are just ones off Amazon, and he's got his arms out and stuff obviously now. But yeah, we have so many of these sleep suits, and it's literally emptied out this whole drawer. Let me show you. That entire drawer was full of stuff that no longer fits him, and we just haven't looked in there in probably months. Let me get your chair. Can't be tired already. You look so tired. I'm trying to think what time he woke up. Is he due a nap? I'm not sure. No, stop. I can't. It's just a little suit jacket he wore on our wedding. It was such a last minute purchase. We literally couldn't find anything that wasn't like blooming a fortune, and we got it off Amazon, and there's a little onesie sort of tucks underneath it, and then this went on top, and it was just the cutest little thing. I've been so bad at scrapbooking / memory booking. Coming, Bobo. Bought these off Dunelm. Actual memory boxes, you know, you can go quite fancy with them. They're so expensive. So I found them on Dunelm for like a £5 or something, and I'm trying to put together one box that's sort of Bo's first memory box, because I reckon there's going to be a few, and then our wedding memory box as well. So I'm glad I've got those. So now whenever I find little trinkety bits that I've been keeping for him, I'm putting them in there, even if they don't stay in there forever, just to make sure whilst we move, everything that we want for him is safe in that box. It's a good start. So we are getting somewhere. Here are more clothes that don't fit him anymore. I'll cry. Did you enjoy your pasta? That was a pretty short nap. I don't think he was particularly happy with me for putting him down. He maybe wasn't quite ready for it. I'm not sure. My friend is coming in about 2 hours or so. What are you smiling at? What are you smiling at? I think Bo will probably be napping or due a nap very quickly by the time they get here. So I'm going to just try and do a quick zhuzh up, as I feel like this room has just gotten worse somehow throughout the day, even though I've barely been in here. Bo's covered in pasta, the table's covered in pasta. The floor's covered in pasta. Mummy's attempt to salvage the carpet somewhat. I pretty much ended up eating so much of that pasta whilst I was feeding him, so that's kind of going to be part of my lunch, and then I'll just have some bits before they get here, and then have some snacks whilst they're here, I'm guessing. I'm not going to film when they get here just because it's the little ones and we're just going to catch up and stuff, but hopefully I can get a good chunk of stuff filmed a little bit later once Matt gets home as well. Hello, I am going to hold my hands up and say that we did not film last night. So I'm actually finishing this video the next day, which is kind of not really the point of vlogging or uploading every day, but it's early doors, bear with me, we're gonna get there. It just got so busy after my friend came, Matt came home, we had so much to sort with the flat, and then it was just like put Bo to bed, we finished dinner and we were like, ugh, we forgot to film. So anyway, we are gonna get better. But something I wanted to quickly say is at the beginning of the video I sort of touched on how we are moving and we are a shared ownership property, and we were going to talk about it a little bit. Matt and I were going to sit down and talk, but we're actually going to do a Q&A sort of just updating about everything, because I think so much has been happening and we've done drips and drabs of updates, and I think it would be quite nice to actually we would like to just share a little bit more context of what's going on, why we're moving, what our plan's going to be, kind of what's been happening since I got made redundant when Bo was 3 weeks old and that whole thing. So it's going to be in a sort of Q&A video, not just about moving, not just about just one thing. We're just going to cover a whole bunch of things. We've not actually done a catch-up Q&A since we had Bo, I don't think. So just all thing new parenthood, you know, the changes we've decided, or changes we kind of had to make / are deciding to make with our living situation and work and just life, and juggling in things like YouTube and stuff as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and that's going to be out hopefully in a couple of days or so. So if you have made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I know it was me kind of just pottering at home, but there is so much we've got planned this month. So hopefully if you do come along for Vlogust and stick around for those videos, you enjoy. And yeah, I will leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. We will see you tomorrow.